Dexter Henry here at the Barclays Center with WNBA reporters Khristina Williams and Myles Ehrlich. Following the Liberty's 70-69 loss in Game 4 of the WNBA Finals to the Las Vegas Aces, the Aces win their second straight WNBA championship. And I want to talk to you guys about this game and what happened for the Liberty. Khristina, I'm going to start off with this. Liberty fall here, don't win the title. What went wrong for the Liberty in Game 4?
I think you can just give credit to the Aces defense. I mean, the bench players were able to step up in such a massive way. Kayla George off the bench, Sydney Colson really putting the pressure on the New York Liberty. She was a plus 17 tonight. So just really credit to the Aces on the defensive end. But on the offensive end, the New York Liberty, I mean, they missed a lot of chances at the rim. And also the Aces outscored them in the paint 44-22. So basketball's a game of runs, like we said earlier on in the season, and it just did not fall in the Liberty's favor tonight.
Didn't fall in Liberty's favor tonight, and when you see that happen in this game that eliminates them, obviously, from the season, you want to look towards next year. Myles, this is where I turn to you. You're going to look at this team. They're going to have an offseason where they're going to reflect on what is next for them. What does this team need to do to get over the hump and win a championship in 2024 or beyond?
So I think that the team they should look back to is this Las Vegas Aces team from 2021. They lost in 5 games in the semifinals that year to the Phoenix Mercury, but then were able to come back, bring it together. And I think that was a lot of the narrative throughout this series was we're looking at a team that has it all together, that has won the big games together, while the Liberty were kind of putting it together all throughout the season. So I don't know if there's a lot of big wholesale changes they have to make, but although obviously they do have to re-sign Breanna Stewart, they do have to re-sign Jonquel Jones. But the formula is there, and it's getting those reps, and we've seen them build throughout the season.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that from the Liberty with them being able to build throughout the season. But I want to ask you both this as we wrap here. When you look at this season, this 2023 season for the Liberty, which there was a lot of success there, what's the thing when you think back about the season? I'll start with you, Khristina. When you think back about this season, what's the thing that will come to mind for you?
Just how this team came together. I mean, throughout the season, from day one, Sandy and the players, they all bought into that system. They all wanted to build team chemistry, and I think that they have something to be proud of. I mean, they made it to the WNBA Finals, the first Liberty team to do that in over 20 years. So, I mean, it didn't end how they expected it or wanted it to, but I think they have a lot to look back and be proud of, especially with building that team chemistry and just getting better every day.
Yeah, chemistry was a word you talked to me about in the beginning of the season, all season long. Myles, when you look back at this for you, what's your lasting memory of this 2023 Liberty team?
So I think Khristina was spot on with just watching the progression for this team, where, remember, back in May, we were talking about how does Betnijah Laney fit into this team? How does Jonquel Jones fit into this team? And to have that starting 5 all come together was awesome. But for me, the last thing I'm going to remember about this season is Sunday night and tonight. The Barclays Center filled up completely, no empty seats. The noise that we were hearing just like throughout the game, with the runs, with the timeless torches getting a big cheer, with Ehrlich, everything like that, all culminating here. That's what's going to make them hungry to come back again.
Yeah, I think it will. A disappointing finish for the Liberty this season, but there was definitely energy in the Barclays Center this season. And this season, I had the pleasure of having these 2 great reporters with me, Khristina Williams and Myles Ehrlich, and their great insight around the Liberty. We thank you for watching. Dexter Henry here from the Barclays Center.